Miles Halter lives an ordinary life in Florida. With not much of a social life, he spends his time reading biographies and memorizing famous last words. In Looking for Alaska by John Green, Miles' life goes from ordinary to extraordinary when he begins school at Culver Creek Boarding School in Alabama. In his search for the great perhaps, Miles gains a new set of friends and a new outlook on life in boarding school. At Culver Creek, there are two types of students, the regular boarders and the weekday warriors. The weekday warriors are the cool rich kids. Miles and his new roommate Chip Martin are the regular type. Chip, also known as the Colonel, gives Miles the nickname Pudge because of his thin physique. It is through Chip that Miles meets Takumi, a Japanese student who loves to rap, and Alaska Young, who Miles thinks is the most beautiful girl in the world. Alaska is funny, flirtatious, and moody. She doesn't visit home during the holidays like most of the students because of the ghosts that haunt her when she is there. After some of the weekday warriors kidnap Miles and throw him in the pond with his hands and mouth duct taped, the Colonel vows to show them retribution. Miles, the Colonel, Takumi, Alaska, and Laura, the girl Alaska tries to set Miles up with, begin planning and plotting their revenge prank. During the planning, Miles learns that Alaska's mom has died from an aneurysm and she blames herself for it. Although Alaska has a boyfriend, she and Miles continue to be drawn to one another. The night following the prank, Miles, the Colonel, and Alaska end up back in Alaska's room. Drunk and still on a high from the excitement of the successful prank, Alaska suggests a game of truth and dare. When Miles says dare, Alaska dares him to make out with her. And of course, he does. As they are making out, the phone rings, and then everything changes. Alaska hysterically screams at Miles and the Colonel that she needs to go. Reluctantly, because of her current state, Miles and the Colonel eventually agree to let her go. What happens next will change all of their lives forever. Who was on the phone? Why did the phone call send Alaska into hysterics? Will she come back and explain to Miles what happened? Find out for yourself when you read Looking for Alaska by John Green.